us collectively as a team just didn't fight through it. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. They was going to foul us, and the rest was going to call anything. We knew that coming in. We was going to have to just fight through it.
Archie, I guess you guys got outscored 30 to 2 points off turnovers. Just talk about that if you can. That differential.
That's a big differential. If we divide that in half, we win the game. But just have to learn from this, and I guess help whatever we can take from this, and just continue to compete in practice and try to win the next games we got coming up.
What do you think Arkansas's defense? What was happening where you guys were turning it over so much?
I just think that we weren't tough enough with the ball, and instead of taking our time, we were just trying to play hot potato with the ball a couple times. And when you do that, that builds the team up, and they continue to come at you more aggressively, and that's what happened tonight.
For either of you guys, what felt different tonight or today over these last 3 games when you guys have built up so much confidence?
Energy. The last 3 games we was playing with high intensity. Everybody, bench players was coming off high, and it was like they were starters. They was playing with that much energy. And today we had we had people that didn't show up with that energy, and it proves for us to win and move on and be successful, everybody has to play with that energy.
Willie, how surprised are you that would happen in a game that means this much to you guys?
I mean, I'm real surprised. I mean, to me, it felt like we had turned the corner from this right here, what we just went through. Seemed like we was past that. We gotta go back to the practice and try to fix it.
Archie, what were your emotions coming back? And the fans were obviously booing a lot. Did that fire you up? Did you ignore it? Just kind of what was your emotions today? What you think about the game?
I just ignored it. I knew that it was gonna be like that coming in, so it wasn't something that I let affect me. And it's just being in the position I was in, I expected it, and I know that that's going to continue to happen here. So I just have to continue to block it out and just try to focus on what we're trying to do.
How does that make you feel though when you come back to your state, people booing you?
It doesn't make me feel bad at all because I'm not from Fayetteville. I'm from Little Rock. Everybody in Little Rock loves me. That's all that matters to me. My family loves me. I love my teammates. My teammates love me. And everybody, I'm not from here. If I was from here, it'd be different, but I'm not from here, so it doesn't bother me at all. I can care less how they feel about me.
Archie, you guys struggled just inbounding the ball at times. What was going on there?
They were pressuring the ball, and we weren't trying to fight over to get open. And once we didn't do that, and as aggressive they were, we didn't have any passing angles to throw it, so that made it a lot more difficult for us.
Well, what you think of Cody Clark for Arkansas?
Who?
Cody Clark, number 4.
He plays hard. I mean, but you want me to say he plays, with a lot of intensity, that fire that we didn't play with today.
In the Tennessee game, when it started to get away from you all said afterwards that basically laid down, didn't fight through that second half. Is there anything to take that this did not turn into that kind of game that you all did keep, never got under 10, but kept coming back and at least trying to get back into it?
I mean, despite, how we played, throughout the whole game where we was letting people pressure us up and dog us, it was at least like what you said, we didn't lay down. I mean, we tried to fight back in it, and, nobody had their heads down like in Tennessee game. We just all put our head down, move on to the next game. This one, we felt like we could still win it with 2 minutes left. We was playing like that hard still.
One question. Archie, did you also think you guys had moved past the point where this kind of thing would happen to you?
Yeah, I felt a lot more confident in us than I did the couple games before. But I thought that we had jumped over that breaking point and that we were going to be able to just run through the rest of these teams. But I mean, these guys, they played hard tonight. They're tough to beat at home, but I think we still should have been able to win the game. We just didn't execute like we should have. So it's just, we just got to go back to practice and continue to find ways to just get better.
Last question. You guys have said you don't think about the NCAA tournament, you don't think about the resume, but now you're down to 2 games left. Obviously, this one didn't leave a good impression on anyone. Does that pressure start to mount for these last 2? Do you know that you need something big down the stretch here?
Whether we get in the tournament or not, that's not something that we can control. So we just have to try to win these last 2 games, or is it 2? Last 2 games that we have coming up. And we just have to see what happens from there. We can't dwell on this loss because we have another game coming up, and we just have to try to make an imprint on that one.